Let me just ask you guys this really quick. I mean, I know we're not really. Did you guys enjoy this movie at all?
Yes.
Yep.
I fucking hated it. I thought this movie blew. I thought it sucked.
It's a complete pile of shit.
But it wasn't like The Christmas Prince where it was like charming in its shittiness, right? Maybe it's because I just saw Last Christmas, which is another prime example of something that is very charming in its shittiness.
Okay.
This movie I thought blew.
Yeah, it does blow. You're not wrong.
I just could not stand it.
I love everything like this. And that's just my own weird thing. It's Christmas time, and I am contractually obligated not to hate anything.
But it does all of those little things that I hate. That's the problem. Like, I can move past the major issues. It's the little ones. Like when he time travels with the like medallion or whatever, they put in these really shitty like blue wisp effects in post. Like, that, first off, like, if they just did it in the original shot with, like, a fucking smoke machine and some lights, I probably would have been okay with it.
Me too.
But the fact that they put it in post, like, and it just looks so shitty. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Don't you hate that shit?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a scenario where I'm actually perfectly fine with the technical details, and for some reason, Nick is the one criticizing them. This is usually completely reversed. I don't think. I mean, this is not like a great movie by any stretch of the imagination, but technically, I mean, it's fine. It is what it is.
What about the grocery store shots where they're going aisle to aisle?
Yeah, it's whatever.
It was just like the cinematographer trying to do something not dumb.
It looks better and it's edited better than Christmas Prince, I can tell you that. But I mean, I see what you mean. It's very flat, you know, but it doesn't do anything like completely offensive.
There's only maybe a 1 minute and 45-second portion of the movie I enjoyed.
What was that?
It was when they surprised the single father with his 4 kids with a Christmas tree full of gifts for his family.
Aw.
That was the only
They did
part
linger
that
on
had
that
any
guy
emotion.
quite a bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
don't know.
David was gonna like be revealed as a serial rapist.
Oh
Because
my God.
no, they like teased it. They were like, "Oh, David's such a nice guy," but it was kind of like ominous. You didn't get that same vibe?
No, I got the vibe that he was a nice guy and he's going through a rough patch, and that was it. And then, lo and behold, here's a bunch of gifts for him because he's a nice guy who's going through a rough patch.
You know, it's funny you say that, and I think maybe I'm a little more on your side, Nick, than I think, is because I think at that point in the film I was screaming at the television, and I'm just like, why is there no conflict in this movie?
Right, because there's none. There's nothing.
There is zero conflict whatsoever.
There's
in
not
this
even any
movie.
conflict with the ex-boyfriend.
No, I love that. It's like, what?
Well, they didn't want to pay him to have any lines. He's like a background character. He doesn't talk.
No, but that's exactly what I was thinking. There's that moment, it comes like maybe 50 minutes in or whatever, where the girls go missing. And the scene before, they had mentioned this guy, David, and they go, David's such a nice guy. And you're just conditioned, because I have movie brain, you're just conditioned for the rug to be pulled out from underneath you. And so I just figured, the kids must have been kidnapped by David.
No.
I'm serious, that's what I thought. And then the knight was going to have to go rescue them.
Like I said, these are formulaic movies, okay? There is no conflict, ever. These are feel-good Christmas movies or romance movies, and the only conflict that ever comes in is always, and you'll see this probably for the rest of the month if we keep doing these, but you've seen it with Christmas Prince. You'll see it in Last Christmas. It's always a misunderstanding. Every time. It's a miscommunication, and they separate, and then they get back together every time. And all it is in this movie is he's like, well, I have to go back and do my duty. He's like, oh no, my quest was you all along. Stupid.
Yep.
It's fucking dumb. These are formulaic pieces of shit. And part of the reason I love Last Christmas, and I'm going to keep talking about this movie because I love it.
We're talking about it next week. Don't give it away too much.
But it breaks from the formula just a little bit, just in the right way.
Okay. That's surprising to hear.
Just a little bit, just in the right way.
I don't feel like the reviews have indicated that. But okay. Look, I want something formulaic though. Like the question is not are these good? Because it's comfort food. That's Christmas. That's Christmas time. Christmas is comfort. Christmas is not surprise. There's a reason why we listen to the same Christmas songs every year. There's a reason why we watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Charlie Brown every year. It's comfort. It's familiarity. You come home on Christmas. You don't explore the world. You stay home. That's what this is, right? So, like, the question is not, are these movies good? It's, are they comfortable? And I watched this thing, and it was like a warm blanket last night. It put me to sleep.
Well, see, all those things you just listed have been around since the dawn of time.
Yes.
You know? I feel like the introduction of a lot of this new stuff doesn't work for me. I don't know. Like, I will always go back and rewatch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and The Grinch and Die Hard and all those great films, but...
Here's what this strikes me as, okay? This is maybe what bothers me about this movie. This strikes me as Vanessa Hudgens pays to attempt to revitalize her career by making a Christmas classic. And it, in my opinion, fails.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like to me. This feels like, well, my career is non-existent.
This was not an attempt at a Christmas classic. Get the fuck out of here. The Night Before Christmas, KNIGHT, is not.
You don't think so?
No. He's not trying. They're not trying to make Miracle on 34th Street. Are you kidding me?
It's no Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's not quite that good.
I think she's trying to just. I think she's just trying to bring her career back, and I think it fails. I think it's a flop.
It is a flop. No, don't get me wrong.
No, it's not. What about this is a flop?
This is the most boring, forgettable thing you could possibly dig up. But,
30 of these movies come out every year. They're not. They're not flops, man. They're not flops.
I was very disinterested. I don't know.
They are flops in people's consciousness, which is very important for them to be a classic.
I mean, the classic here is the name, right? The name. It's a classic in name.
Sure.
That's what it is. It's an achievement in brainstorming.
Well, all of these movies, all of them, without exception, are all just like a pun, or they're just named before the movie even comes out half the time.
Mm-hmm. No, this movie is an achievement in punnery. That's what this is. It is an achievement in punnery, and I'm all here for it, man.
That's a great legacy.
Yeah.
You gonna ride on that legacy for this film, Nico?
Absolutely. So the two of these guys, they fall in love, live happily ever after, all this shit. What else was there? Did I have any more notes?
What else is there to say about this movie?
There is a teaser at the end for a sequel.
Right. His brother back in England, 1334, meets the same crone, and she has a different medallion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sort of implied that she's going to send him to the future of probably the year 2020 to next Christmas.
Ooh.
So for another night before Christmas.
Wow. That's probably what they're going to call it, too.
Right. And he'll fall in love with Ashley Tisdale. It'll be fantastic.
Oh my God.
That'd be great.
Can you imagine? I would lose my shit.
Either that or Selena Gomez, one of the two.